alright.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy X7Bitwing, bringing you back here today with another video. Today, me and Tenji are gonna do a tier list. Now, I did one of these about a year and a half ago, but there's been like 4 or 5 new characters since then, so we're gonna update it, bruh. And my list back then was kinda whack, some people said, so we're gonna see if I can improve my list. Now, bruh, first runner-up we got is Amanda, bruh. Now, Tenji, what do you think about Amanda?
I'm gonna say she's B tier.
B? I thought maybe C.
Oh, how you want to disrespect one of the best mid-range shooters in the game?
I don't know. I think she got a nasty 3-ball if you ask me. I don't know. I think C.
Oh, that she has a nasty sideways fadeaway.
That thing gets smacked. Let's be honest, that thing sucks. She has no ways to get open. She's kind of a brick unless you got freestyles and cards. I mean, she ain't a brick, but like, she just has no way to get open unless you got cards that are literally face shots. She has like one pump fake in between the legs. You know what? We'll go B, but once we get someone else in B tier, you're gonna see why I don't want her there. All right, Big Joe. He's an obvious S for me, but I think he's S tier. But I main a Big Joe.
Big Joe, he's the best center in the game.
I mean, everybody uses Big Joe. Even if he ain't the best big man, he's S tier big man in my opinion. So that's where he's sitting. Big dog. Big dog?
A tier.
I don't even know. Nah, Big Dog is not A tier.
He is A tier.
He's like he's like C tier.
If you know how to play big man right.
He's like C tier because no one uses him. He's like underrated. Let's be honest.
I'm telling you now, I've used him, and he can get boards over Big Joe. If you have the right cards and you know how to play big man.
I feel like people get dumb with that pass rebound move he has, though. Agreed? Like, they try to do that too much when they should just go for the regular board.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. If you're just trying to use that move, of course, you're going to think he's a bad rebounder.
Right. All right. I can agree with that. But just jump
for the board.
I've never used
get it
P5
over some
Big
people.
Dog, so I'll let you judge this one. If you're saying A, I've never used a P5 Big Dog. What you think about Camellia? I'm thinking she's a solid C or B myself. She ain't that bad. But she ain't that great either.
I've seen a lot of comp.
She has useful ass skills though. Like she can not only get boards, she has other useful skills like quick jumper. Like I think
she can shoot.
I think maybe B or A myself. But like I said C, so mine's kind of butt.
I'd say S tier, but because I'm not good with her skills and I find her very difficult to use, I'd put her in A.
I'm putting Carolina in C.
C.
There's no questions asked. She's going straight to the C. Now Carter, my man, I dislike you because everybody else with their face-up defense skill is 10 times better than your shit, dude. I shoot over yours lights out day in and day out. So, therefore, you're going to C tier, pal.
B tier.
B?
Actually, I'd say put Amanda in C tier and Carter in B tier.
I mean, yeah, that makes more sense. But, like, I don't know. I just feel like Carter's defensive move sucks. Now, if that move was useful, he'd be going in A.
I feel like
that move's not
he's He's a good character to have, but no one uses him.
Yeah, he's kind of like the big dog of small forwards.
Yeah.
Krista, I think B or A.
B tier.
Yeah. She's kind of down bad compared to like a Murdoch, so.
Yeah.
Sydney, I put her in A or S. I think she's one of the
I'm gonna
best
have to put her in B.
B. I'm putting.
I use her, but I've realized since they nerfed quick point, it's like Once you get rid of your quick points, there ain't no way you're gonna shot off with her regular jumper unless you're wide open. You ain't faking out a jack if you ain't got a quick point.
Facts. I guess you're right. Your jumper is kind of whack. But there is other people with whack jumpers too, I mean. Amanda and Carolina got some of the best jumpers in the game, in my opinion, and we got them sat and C. So we're not really basing off jumpers. Clark. Like B, in my opinion.
Yeah, I would also put him in B. He was the meta back in the day, but nowadays he's getting swatted.
Yeah, he's not as useful as he used to be. That's for sure. Deacon, I put him in a solid. Yeah, probably. I was gonna say A, but like, I mean, if you're saying S, I'm down to go S. Faye, I think a solid B or A. That's my opinion.
I put her in A.
She has that dash move. It's pretty good. I mean, I see a lot of Fays getting out to the 3 though pretty well. She has chip out. She's like a better version of Lulu. So, I mean, and Lulu's
She's like
not
how
going.
Lulu should be.
Lulu's going right here, fellas. Like, you want to just automatically put her in there now, or like, no, we maybe discuss Lulu. We'll leave her. Now, Fred, man, I've never played Fred. I know you don't really play a Fred, but I see some comp ass Freds. I'm thinking an A.
I'm also agreeing on A.
And, you know, he has them good layup moves or whatever, but now there's characters that have the same moves, and they're a little more useful than him. Like, people hate on my man Walker. His jumper sucks, right? But, I mean, if you really walleted out the freestyles and stuff, he would be more useful than this man skill-wise. You would just have to have the wallet for freestyles, and then when you run out, he's going to be useless. But, like, my Kim, dude, she really don't run out of freestyles too often in matches. I got so many, so. If you had as many freestyles on Walker as I do my Kim, you would be chilling. All right. We got Helena.
You'll be all right.
You'll be all right. I got Helena. I was going to say the same thing. B tier. She's really mid. You know, I see people use her. I'm sorry for the mains of Helena, but she's mid. She's mid. I don't even really want to put Sydney and Helena in the same tier. I feel wrong for doing that. You feel a little bit wrong?
I feel like Sydney's a higher B tier and Helena's a lower B tier.
Like, what about this though? Like, who do you think's the worst out of these?
The worst, I'm gonna have to say most likely Carter.
Then
actually Krista. No, I'd say Krista, then Carter.
I think next Krista, Clark, Carter. I think this is good.
Yeah.
Alright. Jack.
S tier.
There's no questions asked. He's S tier. He has the best block in the game. After he gets rid of that block, he has lag block. Dude's a green bean from 3 with cards. Dude's a green bean from mid range. He has a spin move.
Behind screen.
He's a 10 times better William. Okay? If you are buying cards for William right now, or trying to make a William, you are down bad. Get a Jack. Don't be whack. Okay. Jason. B or A, my opinion.
I'd say A tier.
A tier. Mine's a brick, of course. My Jason is in B tier. Everyone else's Jason's in A tier. Like Jimmy, Big Jimmo.
A tier.
Dude used to be in S tier, big, till they nerfed him.
Yep. He just ain't as good as the other.
Joey can be good.
B tier.
Joey can be really good in the right hands. Joey can also be really bad in the wrong hands. So I agree with the B tier. I say he's a high B tier.
Yeah, definitely a high B tier.
Like, I feel like that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Kim. S tier, no
Kim,
questions
S-tier.
asked. She's the best shooter in the game, from deep, from mid. I mean, she's honestly...
She has many ways to get open.
I mean, honestly, you could build any type of Kim in mid, freaking 3. She's going to splash from anywhere no matter what, so it don't really matter. Behind the screen, freaking through 2 dudes jumping at you. She's just... You want to be a great shooter, build a Kim. Simple as that. Alright, Lee. This is you, dude. I'm too judgmental towards Lee. I don't like the dude. He moves weird.
I'm gonna say he's average. He's gonna have to go in B tier.
He moves weird. I just don't like the dude. He'd go down here if I had the choice. He's actually like, put him there. Little Fox. I think a solid A.
C tier.
C.
I don't know how many times
that's like saying
Sydney can shoot over him with her skill.
It's better than Carter's.
His shooting is horrible.
His skill's better than Carter's.
I don't know. I just don't like Little Fox. But that's me. I know there's probably a comp Little Fox out there hitting facials all day.
I'm honestly a Little Fox fan. His little speed boost. I'm gonna compromise. You're saying C. We're gonna go low B tier. How about that?
Alright, yeah, I can agree on that.
Lulu, it's an obvious
D tier.
We got our first D tier, boys. I'm sorry, Lulu is just so old-fashioned. Now, I imagine when the game first came out, Lulu was a good person to use, but now the only reason Lulu's worth anything is if you want to have all 3-point shooting P buffs and you want to be a good power forward shooter. Other than that, you got no reason to use or get Lulu. There is much better options. Max. Here we go with a better option. Max is a better option. He can go.
I might say A tier.
Yeah, I like Max myself, so I'm gonna agree with that. I like Max. He has the steal, and then he can chip that out, and then he can put it back. He's crazy. He has a lot of crazy moves. You just gotta know how to use them. And then he has that crazy block, and people be like, "Oh, well, that block don't work." They did fix it a little bit, man. I've seen it work. People have blocked me with it. Next, we got Mika, bruh. C tier.
C tier.
She's not really all that great. Is she a fun character to use if you're trying to pass around and be a homie? Yeah, but having her on the court's like having a dude with no toes on the court. Like, you might as well just drop him off, bro. Like, let's be honest here. Alright, we got Murdoch. Murdoch's an obvious S in my opinion.
Yeah, S tier for sure.
S tier for sure in my opinion. He has a great block. He gives that defense resistance success nerf when the dude can just be giving you an evil eye from 20 meters away. You're bricking that. Alright, bro. We got Nadia.
A tier, 110%.
I agree. She's a pretty good shooter, shoot and touch, has the defensive skill. The fact that I got a built Jason and not a built Nadia makes me a pleb. I honestly want to put her in S tier. But I just don't think she's as good as all these other people in S tier. I feel like even if I did put her in S tier, she's a low S tier. But I'm going to put her high A tier.
Yeah, high A tier sounds good.
And I'm going to put Max, like, here. Yeah. Pedro.
Oh.
He's like high A tier, bro. He's like almost if he wouldn't have got that nerf. If Pedro wouldn't have got his nerfs, he would be sitting in S right now, along with all the others. He really... the love and hate relationship with Pedro, bro, is insane. He's like...
I hate that man.
He's like a
I
high
want to punch
B,
him right in the face.
or like a mid A, or like... It's just, he has his days. He's different all around, man. Pedro's a weirdo.
He'll be an absolute green one day and then be a brick.
I feel like we put him, like, right next
Mid-A.
to Jason. Like, I feel like Jason hits a little bit more than Pedro, but Pedro's obviously going to be a little bit faster than Jason. I feel like we just put them
And get
side by
more rip.
side. I feel like Ginger is a solid C if you ask me. I won't put her no higher than B. Thoughts, opinions?
Now, if you build her right, I've seen A tier gingers over the days.
You've
but
seen A tier everybody though.
Yeah, but I'd say put her in C tier. No one uses her.
Exactly, that's the problem.
If there's a jack on you, those dribble moves ain't really gonna do anything for you.
Yeah, like that's her only way to get open besides a pass back, and who's gonna jump on a Ginger? Professor, I think he's a low B tier. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely B tier.
I think he's under Little Fox. I don't know though. Because Little Fox gets that defensive skill. I don't know. I like Professor. I'm gonna put him above.
Professor's a little bit better than Little Fox because he can do that dribble move and get more success rate.
All right, we got Rebecca. Rebecca is an easy S tier in my opinion. There's so many
easy S tier.
Like, not that I love Rebecca or I love playing her, but the amount of people that use her, you cannot say that she's not obviously an S tier player. Everyone uses her. She's obviously a good shooter. I've never personally built one. Rin's like a mid B. Maybe like mid low A in my opinion, but I'm gonna put her mid B.
Definitely B tier.
Like probably under these three.
I'd put her right behind Helena.
Alright, we got Saru. I'm judgmental when it comes to Saru, but obviously nowadays he's meta. He is meta with his dunk.
His mid-range.
Mid-range, he gets around all the jacks, you know. And then if he's taking everyone to the paint so you can have your ISO big open every once in a while for the three. He's honestly meta right now. I hate doing it because I hate the meta, but William, Big Will, getting silly. You're C tier now, son. Like you're under Amanda, sir. Sorry. Have a nice day. William used to be good. That's the sad part. You know how many people have a walleted William that's like, man, I wish he had jack skill. Like, down bad. Like, get jacked. Like, all right, bro.
What's the point of building a William if you can make a mid-range big man?
Or just a jack. And jack's just 10 times better than William. He has 10 times better skills. Like, just go look at. Oh, who wants a manual layup instead of a freaking fingertip block? Like, yeah, I definitely want that turnaround shot. Like, all right, we got Leia, bro. She got the crossover move. She's the new character. I think she's
B tier.
B. I really think I don't think she's B is because not enough people have walled her out, because like you got to have a lot of freestyles for someone to, you know. So I can agree with that. Maybe if we had unlimited freestyles, I'd be thinking differently. I think she's definitely below Lee though.
Yeah.
But she does have that defensive skill too. We can't forget about that. Like, you guys got to remember the defensive skills. If you're getting splashed on, you're going to want to have a character that has a defensive skill. It's going to help you out a ton. Noah. I got platinums on Noah. Platinum success rate. Dude's a brick. I don't really vibe with him.
I'm about to say D tier.
I really had big hopes for this dude. I don't even want to put him in D tier because I spent so much money on him. I would give him a C.
Now, this may sound cliche, but I feel like putting him in D tier is disrespecting Lulu.
Okay.
Like, he's just so bad.
Alright. Are you just roasting X7 build? Like, alright, Luther, I hate to do it. Is outrun Luther.
A tier.
A tier? I was gonna say S.
I feel like
I got raped in the comment section for putting Luther in like C tier last time, so.
He's definitely not like, he ain't the number one pick, but it's like
he's a good second option from like your
he
Big
ain't gonna
Joe or
horse a
Deacon.
Deacon, but he might get it over like a Jimmy. He'll get it over the other centers.
I'll put him like here. Walker, D tier. Make sure y'all like, comment. So I'm just kidding. like, bro, imagine. Like, nah, Walker D tier. Obviously, no one really uses him. He could be really useful and good, but no one wants to put money on a brick. So, therefore, I've seen a couple comp walkers though. People do that show. But yeah, bro, this is pretty much my list. I know it's not the greatest or best list. I even made a list earlier and it looked a little bit different than this. I could literally re-record the video right now and the list would probably come out different. You never know. So just make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, bro. If you don't agree with my list, oh well. If y'all do agree with my list, hell fucking yeah. But I'm out. Peace.